Welcome back, my lady.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Great Day Connecticut. If you had a nice long weekend, I hope you had a nice long weekend. I did.
Did you ski in that mess?
I did not ski, but my child did. Julian
Yesterday.
did. Oh, yeah. Because, you know, I have to say, they want to go every day.
Every day.
And Ski Sundown got mostly snow.
Oh, good. That's right.
You know,
You're
the higher
right.
elevation.
Yeah,
Now, I listened to you guys. I'm like, yeah, it's like probably okay
right.
out there.
Yeah.
But so they went out later on, around 2 o'clock, and then
The
they
sun
wanted,
was coming out. It was a pretty
yeah,
nice
it was
day.
really
Yeah, it
nice.
was
So
really
they
nice.
went, and they said the conditions were good out there. I'm sure it was. I really am happy for a lot of the local ski places, whether it be Powder Ridge, Mount Southington,
Yeah,
Ski Sundown. They're
take it
finally.
all in.
It was a slow start, but now all the trails are open, and that's good.
And there could be more snow coming Saturday. We're going to wait and see what Mark's forecast holds in store for us coming up at 3:30 and then
This
again
Saturday,
at 4.
huh?
This Saturday, one of the models has it coming in, one of the models has it going out. So we'll just have to wait and see what
just
happens.
crystal ball question. You can't just say that and then say like how much, like a little or a lot.
Well, it depends on one model. There could be a lot.
Oh, really?
It depends on what you believe. The European model is showing a significant amount, and then the GFS, the American model, has got it going out to sea with nothing. So
right.
Mark will have more information
I
on
always
that
like to
coming
know
up.
all the possibilities.
Yes, I understand that, my love.
Just like to know.
Today is Winnie the Pooh Day, and I think I've shared with you this story when I was getting my master's in business, which I never finished because I ended up going into television instead. But I had to do my thesis was the management styles of Christopher Robin's in the 100-Acre Wood. How he had to manage all the different animals, and how he had to get them all to come together and to cooperate and to create community. So like he was the boss, and then you had Maslow's need hierarchy and all this stuff, and so that was my thesis, Christopher Robin in the 100-Acre Wood. So I love Winnie the Pooh.
Well, today is National Winnie the Pooh Day. It celebrates the quote silly old bear.
Willie's his brother.
Did I say Willie? Winnie the Pooh. Okay.
Look at Winnie. He gets a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I love this. So this is, who was it? A.J. Milne? A.A. Milne. And his son was named Christopher Robin. And he adored the bear, and that featured the character in his dad's stories.
There you go.
A.A. Milne. I love this. I love the whole thing. I love Winnie. I love Pooh. I love Piglet. I love them all.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
And I like
Eeyore. Remember Eeyore?
Oh, yeah.
That's how I feel in the morning sometimes.
All right, so Betty White's assistant has shared one of the very last pics of the star on her 100th birthday.
God, she looks really good. This was taken in December of 2021, right before her death. And her assistant wanted to tweet it out, and she said she was in good spirits, she was in good health, she was just great. She loved working with her, and again, one of the last photos taken of Betty. Look at her, she looks terrific, right? I'm so upset that she's gone, but I'm so blessed that she didn't have a nursing home, to go to, or she didn't have to. It was short, it was quick, and God bless her. She lived a wonderful life.
And people have been celebrating with acts of kindness and giving to the animals and all that.
We talked to the American Humane yesterday about ways to give. You can still give $5, $10. Just get in touch with one of the local charities here in Connecticut and give.
Okay. So, it gets really difficult to manage all your kids' sports. Sometimes there's a dance competition and then there's a soccer game or a football game all at the same time. So what do? Well, how about you be like Mama Kelsey? So the mother of Travis and Jason Kelsey had to go to 2 playoff games on the same day. She had to fly. She had to...
Trains, planes,
she took
and
a rickshaw.
rickshaws.
She had to... she wasn't missing.
Yeah, she was... That's her in Tampa Bay. So she went to Tampa Bay. The game was at 1 o'clock because her son was on the Eagles, and that's Jason. Then she was like, I got to get to my other son's game, Travis, who was playing in Kansas City. He plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. And she made it there in the nick of time. She got there for the 4th quarter of the game, and look at her,
the NFL was tweeting all of her photos and saying, "Can you help Mama Chelsea?" So the mayor ended up going to get her so that she could get there a little faster and make it. But talk about trying to be there for both of your kids.
And then she photobombs the press conference. Take a listen.
We'll go first to Donna Kelsey.
I'm sorry, what?
Good. Yes, it's your mom.
What's up, Mom? I'm glad you made it.
Now, yeah, I know. I actually made it at a disappointing Tampa game. This was an elation to see you get a touchdown in a playoff game. I mean, oh my gosh, how good did that feel? How good did that feel after all these years?
Oh man, to finally throw a touchdown, like I used to tell my mom when I was like 5 years old, I was going to eventually throw a touchdown in the National Football League. I finally got it done. It only took me 9 years.
So apparently,
That's a good question though, Mom.
he's not a quarterback. He doesn't throw the passes, but the quarterback, who is Jamie, forgive me,
Patrick Mahomes.
threw the ball to him. He threw the ball to somebody else, and that somebody else went and got a
Yeah,
touchdown.
so he
I don't
got-
understand any of this, but I kind of do.
So he completed the
He
pass
completed
that
the
made
pass
the
that
touchdown.
made the touchdown.
He's
a tight end,
so.
so he's not normally throwing the ball, but he did throw the ball this time, and they got a touchdown.
Hey, it takes a team.
It takes
everybody.
team. Meanwhile, I was telling Caitlin yesterday, all I did Sunday was watch figure skating from beginning to end. It was the most wonderful thing ever.
You really did?
I watched figure skating from beginning to end. It was the national championships.
Oh.
Mariah
It really
Bell.
was happening while there were football games going on.
It was really happening.
Oh, it's like alternative viewing. Okay.
It was unbelievable. I was probably the only one watching.
Okay.
Well, me and 10% of the population.
I got the cleaning bug. You wouldn't believe how much I cleaned.
You clean.
Well, I cleaned the pantry. That was just a little thing. And then I'm like, oh, I think I want to do the freezer. And then, I think I want to do the refrigerator. And then I just couldn't stop myself.
You can come over to my house and get busy.
I feel so good when I look
Isn't
in
that
there.
amazing?
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
I went on Amazon and ordered some of those little fridge organizers.
That's terrific. This is a great story out of Bethel Park. It's in Pennsylvania. The football coach canceled the weightlifting training session, and he said, here's some shovels. Get out there and help some elderly neighbors and people who are disabled and work and clean their paths and clean their driveways.
Isn't that so nice? Because
So
they would
instead of-
normally been having
yeah,
them do squats and
squats
power
and
lifts.
power-
Instead,
yeah.
he said, go out there and use those muscles for good. That's
Which I
amazing.
think is terrific. So these neighbors, they all got their homes shoveled. So
He told
some
them, keep
senior
your back
citizens-
tight, lift with your legs.
Absolutely. Look, so they were out there doing that, which I think is terrific. They got 6 inches of snow the other day, Sunday night into Monday in Pennsylvania. And I think that's a great idea to get your kids out there and start shoveling. All right? A famous auction house thinks this rare black diamond, Kara, is for you.
Well, they say it's out of this world, maybe literally.
Well, why?
It's called the Enigma.
Okay.
And it's part of a luxury sale series. Look at this. The gem's origin is a mystery, so perhaps
Really?
it comes from out of space.
Okay.
Yeah. They believe it was either created after a meteoric impact or from a diamond-bearing asteroid that collided with Earth.
Where is the diamond-bearing asteroid to land in my backyard?
Well, there's one that's supposed to come today. We'll
Really?
get into that story. There's an asteroid that's supposed to come today. It's just like that movie, Don't Look Up. Okay?
It's going to get close, but no cigar to
It's
planet Earth.
555 and a half carats. 555.
Look at her holding that.
555. That has special meaning.
Could you imagine the setting that has to go on? You
think you
need
set
both
that.
hands.
I don't think you wear that.
I think you
I
put
mean, I
that
could be
in
wrong, but-
put that in a safety deposit box.
Well, you know, it's even perhaps just as stunning as that.
Uptown girl, she's been living in her white man's world.
Look at her. Hello, Christy Brinkley, 67 years old.
I hope those are the lyrics. I hope I got them.
Yeah.
Now, what are they, Jamie?
Debbie says those are her goals. Look at her. She is amazing. And she said she posted this picture. She's also, she's affiliated with that company, SBL, which has a little neck wand and a lip gloss. So she was posting for that as an ad. But how incredible does she look? And she said she wants to keep posting so that people don't have these stereotypes about what an age should look like.
It's white bread world. We got a clarification on the lyrics. I was close, but no cigar. Christy Brinkley is amazing. I love her, and you had a chance to visit her.
I had a chance to meet her. She was so kind. I'll never forget the lemonade she made us. And we were going up there to interview her because she's very passionate about ending things that could pollute the earth. So there was the whole issue of radiation ending up in the soil from nuclear power plants.
Okay.
So she was affiliated with the Baby Tooth Project, which shows
cool.
that baby teeth have this
radiation
element in them that
right.
wouldn't exist if it weren't for nuclear power. So that's why she invited me. And she was like, oh, I'd love to interview you, but is there any way you could just come to my house? So me and photojournalist Brian Elbow were like, sure,
we can
we'll
come.
come to your house. So she made us lemonade and we interviewed her on her terrace, and she lived out on Long Island, and it was very lovely.
It was very lovely.
And she looked amazing. I have to say, you know, she was absolutely gorgeous in person, just as she is there, but she looked real. You know,
Yeah.
she didn't look like most people look at that age, and this
Right.
was 15 years ago, but she did have a couple lines. She just looked radiant. Radiant. Amazing.
Well, there you have it.
So Lori Loughlin, a little bit of a rough start for her new year.
Broke into her
A thief
house.
broke into her home.
Now, Kara, it's a band of bandits. They're known as the South American Bandits.
They took away with $1 million worth of jewelry, they say.
How much money does this woman have? $1 million worth of jewelry? I mean, that's incredible.
Well, and then it makes you wonder if, because of her stint in prison, did someone get to know what she might have or where she lived?
I mean, I kind of feel bad for her.
Well, yeah.
Well, and then, Bob Saget, she had to say goodbye to her friend from Full House.
Yeah.
Just terrible. So she's not having a good time. On top of that, she got sent to prison for the college scandal. Unbelievable. Chris Everett.
Yeah, so Chris Everett is now opening up about her ovarian cancer diagnosis.
I love Chris Everett. I watched her as a kid. She's just phenomenal.
#1 tennis player, and she revealed she's battling stage 1 ovarian cancer. But the way that she found this out, she was actually going in because she had the BRCA1 genes, and they were going to do a preventative hysterectomy, and then they found out, thankfully, that she had ovarian cancer. Often when you have those genes, they want to do a hysterectomy because they worry about ovarian cancer and breast cancer. So hopefully...
She's at stage 1, and she's sharing her story with everybody, and I just wish her the best. She's another phenomenal human being.
And apparently she says the disease killed her sister. So,
yeah, 2 years ago.
So
we're hoping
very,
good
very
things.
lucky.
We're
They
hoping
got
good
it, and
things for her.
hopefully they got it all in time.